I think this is more of an appeal than a speech, but it comes from the heart. Once upon a time in Los Angeles, maybe a generation ago when our parents were older adults, there existed a safety net in Los Angeles for older adults who hit upon hard times and couldn't pay their rent. You were able to go down to the housing authority, apply for a Section 8 voucher, and you had a very good chance that you'd be able to live in the community where you were used to, maybe in a different apartment, but still with your familiar surroundings. Or, if you didn't qualify for a voucher, because you made just a little bit more income, you can apply for a private foundation back then, something like Menorah House, where funding would be provided where you could live in a low-income apartment for 30% of your income. Okay, fast forward to today. Things are very much different at the present time. An older adult today, which most of us are here today, if you can't pay your rent, maybe because your spouse passed away, maybe all your savings have been depleted over, many years. You go back down to the housing authority expecting to get a voucher. Well, today you're told that you must be 1 year on the streets, homeless.
Repeat that, please.
You must be 1 year on the street, homeless, before you qualify for a Section 8 voucher. This is very unfortunate because, so you're told that. So then maybe you go to Menorah House, right? The other place. And you call the hotline, and unfortunately there's no vacancies. There's no apartments on the hotline. And then some do eventually come on the hotline, but you have to enter a lottery with hundreds of other seniors who are all trying to get the same apartments, and there's only a few. As a result, older adults, hundreds of them, probably thousands, because it's hard to get an adequate count, because older adults, when they're homeless, they tend to stay in their cars or in the shadows where you can't find them, are dying on the streets every day, and nobody really seems to care. I saw this personally as a social worker working for the county many years. If you don't believe me, because sometimes if this isn't in your experience, you don't see it, you don't believe it. I have some statistics that I want to give you, and I'm going to read right now because I don't remember numbers. According to the new census data on senior poverty in the United States, older adults, especially those of color, was 15% of the population in 2024. That's the highest poverty rate among all age groups.
Wow.
If you are a person of color, it could go up to 28%.
Yeah, that's terrible.
As a result, 6 out of 10 low-income adults in Los Angeles and 8 out of 10 very low-income adults in Los Angeles can't afford housing anymore. When you consider that the median rent in Los Angeles is $2,800 a month for a one-bedroom, if you could find that, the median SSI allowance is only $1,800 a month. Rents exceed SSI grants in 25 counties in California.
25?
25 counties in California. Women over 75 living alone, many of us today, especially those of color, are most severely affected by this due to factors like, again, loss of spouse or lower for an entire lifetime due to discrimination or because they had to take time out for child rearing. So they don't have as much money in their old age to spend. And this is the final statistic. 50% of all single homeless adults are 50 and over. 51% actually, over half. And here's the astounding one that's never happened in the history of our country before. 41% of homeless older adults are experiencing homelessness for the first time in old age. For the very first time. This is a national tragedy, and we should all be ashamed.
Damn right.
That we are not more active and more vocal for our older adults. So if you're as upset as I am, because I'm, right in there, older adult, band together with groups like what Dusky's doing. That's what I'm doing. Because I couldn't reach very many people in the county systems or with the systems I was working at. They just weren't really interested. Join with Dusky in this Raising Cane's movement. And let's take it on the road. Let's make people hear what's going on. People don't know.
They don't.
Even people in important positions aren't aware that this is happening. So, let's all gather. We could do something about it. I'm hopeful. We can do it. Join with Dusky, Raising Cane's.
Hey!
Thank you.